microphone on, camera on, sexy voice activate like what it do. This is the one and only the Michael versus Marvelous podcast. I'm your host, yours truly. Episode 122, Minnesota Code, which we're live in Minnesota right now. Which you can see, y'all, a lot of y'all that's listening probably not going to be able to see, but the ones that's watching on the YouTube channel, you can see that yours truly got the Minnesota gear on. Should I stand up for y'all can see it? Look at that, Minnesota gear. I did episode 121, mask off. I did that live in the airport, which I touched on like mental health. This round about this time, mental health is real. A lot of people tend to say they don't know what mental health is, and I kind of see that as like people wanting to say you're like sensitive or you're always looking for sympathy. And I always say this, y'all. Let me close out this app because I don't want no music to be playing. I ain't looking for no sympathy. Like I don't been through a lot in my life as it is. So I don't need people to feel sorry for me. I don't do things for people to feel sorry for me. I don't do things for clickbait. Everything I do is from the heart. So I really don't want to touch on it because a lot of people always email me and talk and tell me, especially the men. Shout out to all the men. Shout out to all the men that been, putting their pride to the side and want me to help them out. And I appreciate that because when the men, us men, I'm gonna speak for us men in general. We always wear that mask. We walk around like we're not supposed to talk about what we got going on, whatever the case may be. But we be needing to express ourselves. So when men hit me up and reach out to me, and they be like, yo, I ain't got the red cup, ran out of those things. When people hit me up and be like, yo, I want you to help me get through what I got going on, with my mental health. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm here to help. So I wanted to do that. And plus I know wintertime, man, a lot of people don't like the snow. A lot of people don't like the gloominess. A lot of people don't like that it's just not normal. So sad is real. So I wanted to do that. And I like the fact that the response is I got another one too, Mask Off Part 2 coming up. Yeah, that's Part 2, Volume 2, I'm sorry, coming up soon. But, I want to talk about Minnesota Code because if you don't know, I'm born and raised in Minnesota. And, yeah, that's it. So my love for Minnesota and the code, I love it. I don't really too much get upset when it's cold outside or if it's snowing. Like if I'm in Minnesota, I'm embracing it. I know how to dress there. I've been here my whole life, so I know how to embrace the cold. It's not for everybody. A lot of people be like, I'm good. I can't handle it. Get me out of here. And that's totally fine. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. But it's for me. I love Minnesota, and I love everything about Minnesota. Our sports team tends to break our hearts. I went to the game last night. I checked out the Clippers and the T-Wolves. It was a Minnesota St. Paul night. So it was, of course, because St. Paul and Minneapolis, I love them both, and it was just a good experience to see that. And I was there. The game was fun. Me and my sister went. She was falling asleep at the game. She old anyway. She couldn't keep up. I was having a good time. We was in the nosebleeds. Shout out to my bro for the tickets. We was in the nosebleeds, but it was fun. I met a lot of cool people, and just me being in Minnesota and people seeing me, just the love that I've been getting is by far a good thing. Like I don't see people, hit me up on like people cry when they see me. People be super happy. People hug me for long hours. And mind you, these are my guys who haven't seen me in forever. Just, oh, bro, I miss you so much, man. And that makes me feel good because, being away from Minnesota and being away from Minnesota for so long, you tend to feel like people forget you because, like I have said several times, I do all this work and people never rock with me and never like show me love. So I look at it as that people not really supporting, but they really is. I just don't know who's supporting me until I see them. And it's just like I said, man, it's fun. It is dope. I love it. It's different from Vegas. It's different from Seattle. It's a different vibe being from here and being Minnesota made and always repping Minnesota. Like people can tell you everywhere I go, man. Like I always, man, it's a little, I'm trying to be fly on this camera, but it's also too, man. My sister got the heat blazing. But what I always notice is that I rep Minnesota wherever I am, no matter what. No matter how you put it or what you say, I rep Minnesota. I got Minnesota gear on, I got Minnesota Vikings. I'm always, no matter what, Vegas, Seattle, California, Phoenix, St. Louis, you name it, I'm repping where I'm from. But like I said, it's a different type of love that I have. Like, I love Vegas, I love Seattle, I love Minnesota, but Minnesota is gonna always Minnesota's gonna always take over everything, is because that's where I was born and raised. You know, like the move, like I got a new thing, and it just came about. Like I said, getting to Minnesota, and you know, I'm always creating. So in my mind, I got a new thing that I'm starting up is talk about. It's the movie. The movie that I'm starting up is stop thinking, start recording, do a podcast. It's that easy. That's the model. Stop thinking, start talking, do a damn podcast. Everybody always want to go to social media, tell their life story, they want to vent. Pick up a microphone, like right here. Pick up this microphone. You got a laptop. Get a camera. Use your iPhone. Use your iPhone to be your camera, and get to starting doing a podcast. It's not hard. Trust me. I give classes on how to do podcasts, but I can help people. This is how I put it. I was saying this to my grandma. I can't help people who don't want to be helped. Like I try so much to give out free game and tell people how it is, because like I said, I'm in. I self-taught myself how to do everything, and I'm still learning. But I love to help people, but some people act like they don't get it or don't see it. But then it hit me, I'm like, oh, I hit you up and you didn't help me. No, bullshit. Excuse my language, y'all. Excuse my language. YouTube, excuse my language. Michael versus Marvelous podcast. But if I'm trying to help you and I'm doing it for free and you're still styling on me and you're pushing me away, I'm never going to help you, because I'm wasting my time. I'm never going to sit and waste my time with somebody that don't want to be helped. I'm cool. It's just not going to happen. Like I said, so that's one of my new movement is stop thinking, start recording, do a podcast. It's that easy. Been around family and friends has been amazing. Normally when I come home, I used to get in this just beef with people, because everybody has lives, and I'm looking at it like, how come y'all not taking the time to spend time with me when I'm in town, I'm visiting? I just take a step back and realize people have lives, and people's lives don't stop because I'm in town visiting. And the moment when I noticed that I'm not going to sit around and get mad at my friends and my family for being busy, I just started having a great time. Like this trip around has been amazing, because I don't have expectations of people having. I've been with family. I've been with family the whole entire time I've been here. Nobody but family. And it's been the best. Like, you know, I needed this. We're going through a lot, so it's best for me to be with my family. So I'm with my family, and it's been the blast. Even, you know, it's been some times that I've cried. There's been some times a lot of times I've cried. A lot of times I've been sad. A lot of times I've been happy. But it's something that I needed, and it was something that they needed. They needed to see me, and it was good. Like, because I told my grandma I wasn't coming. You know, I told her I was in Vegas, and then here I go. I pop up on her. I was always, I didn't stop doing that until my grandma stopped popping up on her like that. She a little bit old anyway. But like I said, it's just been a blast, like with my family, and I love it. And Minnesota's been great. Minnesota's always been great. But like I said earlier, just like I said before, I changed my approach on always feeling like people are supposed to stop doing what they're doing just to see me. It's because I'm visiting in town. That's not their job to stop doing their lives. And so when I stopped doing that, I've been good. Boy, I'm hot than the fish grease, boy. This is hot than fire. But I'm having a blast doing this. I've been eating all the good food, all the places I've been missing, all the places that I haven't been able to eat on the West Coast. Minnesota by far has the best food. There's only one spot I haven't hit yet, and A&J's, and I'm gonna go hit A&J's. You know, Wally gonna be super happy to see me. My brother, Hollywood, they're gonna be happy to see me at A&J's. Every place. I don't have Savoy's, Little Oven, Mama's. I don't have White Castles. I don't have Cane's. I don't have South China. I don't had, what else did I have? I don't have it all. I don't have it all since I've been back home. Chipotle, which I feel like Chipotle is a lot better here. Lean Chin. I don't gained a little bit of weight since I've been back home. You feel me? But it's okay. You know, and I'm still not done. You feel what I'm saying? I got a little shopping done. Went to the Mall of America. I love the Mall of America. And so if you all know me, I love Funko Pops, and I like that being here that all the Funko Pops are not sold out because this is tourists. Like tourists come here to Minnesota. So the mall had a lot of stuff that back on the West Coast is gone. And I was like, man, that's pretty dope. You know, you don't pay taxes here. That's good. I mean, you gotta pay taxes on the West, on Seattle and Vegas for breathing. Like I said, I must say, this has been amazing trip back home. I have had a good time, seen a lot of great people, have squashed some beefs with people that, you know, I had beefs with that I didn't always see eye to eye, but then we addressed it because, you know, I'm mature now, and I'm learning that sometimes I be the one that could keep stuff going on by not letting things go. So when people reach out to me and they apologize for things they have done and said, and I'd be like, well, I ain't over it. But deep down inside I am, but I just want to be stubborn because that's who I am. So the squash beefs with friends, with family members, ex-girlfriends, whatever the case may be, meant a lot for me because then it's showing that going into 2020, I'm being a better person. I'm not holding on to things because in 19, I have walked away from a lot of people and just kind of kept it moving, y'all. Like, and that's not good to do because, yeah, I've done it a lot. Like, I don't have time for arguing. I don't like to argue. I don't like to go back and forth. It's just like, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes on this. This is on my podcast. It's on the YouTube. I know I keep it real. I'm not perfect. I don't make mistakes. I mean, I make mistakes. But sometimes people like to keep digging and keep digging and keep digging and keep digging into me. Then I just get mad. I just cut off all communications. Do I feel bad? Yeah, heck yeah, I feel bad. I always feel bad because I have a heart. That's what people don't get about me is I'm a big, sensitive person with a big heart. I love people. I want to see everybody do great. I just love to see people. But sometimes I feel like people forget the fact that I'm human too and that I'm not perfect. So they want to keep digging and keep digging. Then I get annoyed. Then I explode and I talk stuff and then I say things I shouldn't say. All that stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, just talking to my grandma, my family, just the things that they've been telling me is just like, still keep being an amazing person, still keep being you, but stop always trying to push people away when things don't go well. Like that's what happens. You're not gonna always see it. As people, you're gonna argue with friends, you're gonna argue with loved ones, you're gonna argue with your significant others. Don't always think that, take the opportunity to run. And I mean, yes, I'm still maturing on that because I am a runner. I don't like drama. Like if I can have it my way, I would love no confrontation, but I know that's never gonna happen because I think it's the way that I am when certain things come my way. Like I'm very slick mouth, got a smart mouth. I say how I feel. I mean, sometimes I don't bite my tongue. Sometimes I'm emotional, so I react off of pure emotion. Sometimes I'm very guarded. Sometimes I'm very defensive. That's just a Minnesota thing, man. We back home, we all are like that. We all like defense mode. Like, hey, what the hell are you doing? Bag it up now. Hold up, player. You're getting a little bit out. You're getting a little bit out of control. But like I said, man, I've been having fun doing this. I don't do long podcasts anymore. You know, I got that timer going off in my head. And when I look at the timer, I'll be like, oh, I've been talking for this long time. But I want to give shout outs. Make sure you guys go check out www.regularmom007.com. I will put it in the description below too, and for all y'all that know. And make sure y'all go support my brand, the Mike vs. Marvelous brand. I got new merchandise. Make sure you guys, while I got your attention, make sure you support this YouTube channel too. Hit a subscribe. You know, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button if you want to. There's no pressure, but if you want to, like I said, for my 100 subscribers, my 99 and 100 subscriber, I'm giving out merchandise. I'm not just giving out no little penny ante stuff. I'm giving out the whole shebang. I'm giving out hats, hoodies, socks, all that. Even sign something for you. You know what I'm saying? But we want to get those subscribers up because the podcast we're good. It's a YouTube that we're lacking at. And like I said, I'm still figuring it out. This is literally this month. It will be my year of being on YouTube. Facts. My year of being on YouTube will be this month. So like I said, man, make sure you guys go check out my sis, www.regularmom007.com. And like I said, I feel marvelous by the way. You also feel marvelous by the way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to. There's no pressure. And like I said, it's the Marvelous, baby. It's Michael. Marvelous.